Hand Simulator is not hard. If you're having trouble using the guns in this game, here's a one-stop shop tutorial. See the description for timestamps. Okay, there are 9 guns we will be covering in this video. They are in order from least to most difficult. The grenade, M1879, C1911, submachine gun, crossbow, AK-47, Magnum, sniper, and RPG-7. Here's what you need to know about the controls in the game. The one-finger technique allows you to hold objects with only one finger. You do it by grabbing the object with any number of fingers along with the thumb. Now you can let go of all your fingers except one, excluding the thumb, and the object will stick to that finger. I will show you the use for this later. Switching hands is simple. I just wanted to show you how to keep your hand position held while doing something with the other hand. Press and hold down whichever combination of fingers. Press shift while still holding down. Now you can let go of the fingers and return to that hand freely. You can change up your DPI for some extra fun and limited use with reaching things too far away. When using the entire hand to grab an object, you may experience a problem where your hand floats in some direction. This is a problem with the physics engine. Just hold the gun with as few fingers as possible to fix this. That is why when I teach you how to load each gun, I will do so using as few fingers as possible, utilizing the one-finger technique very often. The grenade can be used in the game modes Grenade Spam and Bloody Conference. In Grenade Spam you get 3, in Bloody Conference you get 1. There are 3 conditions for the grenade: inert, primed, and live. This is how you can use the grenade as one would typically. You will see that in this game you can skip all of these steps with a simple movement. I will teach you later. The M1879 or Model 1879 comes preloaded and is a single-action revolver that can be used in the game modes Wild West, Gunfighter, and Bloody Conference. The M1879 has a 7-bullet cylinder and thus you get 7 shots. The 2 functions of the gun are its hammer to prime it and the trigger. The C1911 is a simple pistol that can be used in the game modes The Last Hero, Battle Royale, and Bloody Conference. The pistol has 15-round capacity and only needs to have its magazine loaded. Then it's ready to shoot. In multiplayer, you can experience your fingers clipping through the gun and blocking the inside of the magwell. This happens to me often and there are a few ways around it. If you see your fingers clipping, let go and go for a different grip. This is the only gun I can recommend using the left mouse button to grab instead of the one-finger technique because it can sometimes be the only way to consistently avoid clipping. The submachine gun can be used in the game mode Subway Shootout. The submachine gun comes with 3 mags with about 30 bullets each. The submachine gun needs to be loaded, primed, then shot. The crossbow comes with 5 bolts and needs to be primed, then loaded, then fired using the red button. The AK can be used in the game modes Afghanistan and Bloody Conference. The AK comes with 3 mags with about 30 bullets each. The AK has 4 functions: the trigger, the charging tab, the fire selector switch, and the magazine release. The AK must be loaded before you prime it, but that goes into my next mention. a glitch in the game that causes the AK to be able to fire one bullet in the condition that it has been loaded and primed, but is still in the safety. If the trigger is pulled in this situation, the gun will break and will not fire again until the game is restarted. There is no way to fix this. You can prevent this by switching the fire selector to fully automatic, the first position after safe, or semi-automatic, the lowest position, before pulling back the charging tab to avoid accidentally firing the gun while unsafe. The Magnum comes unloaded and is a single double-action revolver that can be used in the game modes Mexican Standoff, Horror, and Bloody Conference. The Magnum has a cylinder capacity of 7, but comes with only 5 rounds on the table. The Magnum has 3 functions: the trigger, the hammer, and the cylinder release latch. To load the Magnum, you must first open the chamber, then load a round into the top right barrel, then close the cylinder and fire. There is no need to cock the hammer back, however there is a use for it in this game that isn't initially obvious. Due to the fact that the cylinder does not freely rotate, it is impossible to rotate it without pulling the trigger unless you use a hammer to do so. Additionally, once you pull back the hammer, you cannot uncock the gun to pull back a second time until the trigger is pulled. So if you want to rotate the cylinder twice without actually firing, you need to open the cylinder, pull back the trigger to reset the hammer, then you can pull back the hammer. The sniper is dumb. It has 10 rounds. Pull back the bolt, push it forward. I hate shooting it, so I won't give you any tips. The RPG-7 has 3 rockets and only needs to be loaded. Beware, if you hit the tip of the rocket too hard against anything, it will explode and kill you. Shake it. Shake it, then shoot. Grab it with your left hand's middle finger, ring finger, and thumb. Move it to the magazine. Push it in. Shoot. I don't know how to explain it quickly, so follow one of the 2 methods. Grab with left hand from the back. Use 4 fingers to pull back the string. Pick up and load bolt with index and thumb. Shoot with red button. Grab leg pistol, move mag well to mag. Switch hands and push the bottom mag in. Switch to left hand and move gun to right side of body. Switch hands again and push fire selector with bent right thumb. Pull back charging tab with right thumb like this. Shoot upside down for accuracy. Grab gun with index finger, middle finger, and thumb. Move gun to right side of body, then switch hands and open the cylinder with the right thumb. With right thumb outstretched, topple the bullet furthest to the right, forward and to the left at a 45-degree angle, making a pinch-in motion with your index finger and thumb. Bring your pinch level with the bullet/table. Slowly move the center of the pinch into the bottom right corner of the bullet's rim. Once bullet is stuck to you, let go of thumb and put into top right barrel of cylinder. To close cylinder, either slap with wrist or shake. The sniper is dumb and I don't like it. Grab wooden body with the left hand. Move barrel open and closer to rocket. Pick up rocket with 2 fingers. Put it in slowly as to not suicide. Switch to left hand. Raise and rotate wrist 90 degrees counterclockwise. Turn wrist in 90 degrees. Use right hand, middle finger, and thumb to grab handle. Do not use index finger, but line it up. Let go of left hand and switch to right. Rotate right wrist 90 degrees clockwise and turn in to position over shoulder. Aim and fire.
No, we don't have any more time. But if I had about 1 more minute, you know what I'd say?